Let's talk about this breaking news in the Middle East. Israel has carried out strikes in Gaza overnight, killing at least 81 people, including many kids.
That's right. It comes after Israel accused Hamas of violating that ceasefire. Let's get right to good days, Briella Tomassetti. Briella, this was already a fragile ceasefire deal, and it seems to be crumbling at this point.
Yeah, Tashani and Dan, and that death toll jumped from 60 earlier to 81 now. Israel's military says that the ceasefire is back on after it launched a barrage of attacks in Gaza. And again, Gaza health officials do say the overnight strikes have killed at least 81 people, including many children. Israel's prime minister ordered the military to conduct those strikes after accusing Hamas of violating the peace deal. Hamas, in turn, said it would delay handing over the body of another hostage. Here's video of the explosions seen over the Gaza skyline last night. Witnesses also reported sounds of tank shelling in central Gaza. Hamas says it is ramping up efforts to locate and return the bodies of 13 deceased hostages with help from Egypt and the Red Cross. The development comes a day after Hamas handed over partial remains that ended up belonging to 27-year-old Ofir Tsarfati, whose body had been previously recovered by the IDF. That was the first time in 6 days Hamas handed over remains, and Israel says it's a clear violation of the ceasefire.
Hamas kidnapped them and murdered them. Israel demands the terror group locates them.
We do not seek anyone's approval for this. We are in control of our security.
The ceasefire began on October 10th, but the situation remains tense with ongoing challenges like the disarmament of Hamas, the deployment of an international security force in Gaza, and deciding who will govern the territory. Israel notified the U.S. before launching yesterday's strikes, and Vice President J.D. Vance expressed confidence that the ceasefire would hold. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said Hamas is working in good faith to return the remains, but supported Israel's right to self-defense.
Israel didn't surrender its right to self-defense. Obviously, the ceasefire is based on obligations on both sides. By the way, we'd also like to see Hamas speed up the return of hostage bodies. We still have 13 hostages, 2 Americans included. But we don't view that as a violation of the ceasefire.
The next phase of the peace deal may have hit a potential roadblock. The Israeli foreign minister announced that Israel will not allow Turkish troops to be part of the peacekeeping force in Gaza, citing the president of Turkey's longstanding hostility to the Jewish state. Turkey is one of the only major regional powers considering joining the force, with a powerful military and close ties with Hamas. Dan and Tashani, back to you.
Briella, thank you. We'll check back in with you a little later.